Hey everybody, welcome to the Pensky File. Today we're going to be looking at Love Letter. It's a card game, simple card game for up to 4 people. 2 to 4. 2 is kind of a silly game, but 4 is a pretty good version. Comes in a little bag. There's 16 cards in here, but we'll just get to the breakdown of the game and how you play. So you can check that out right now, and then I'll come back with final thoughts. Okay, so here's how you actually play the game of Love Letter. We're going to set up a 4-player game. Each player gets one of these little cards. It shows how the list of cards available to them and the total number in the deck. You take your deck of cards, which we've got right here, and you remove one of them in a 4-player game randomly from the top. In a 2-player game, you're supposed to reveal 3 cards, but the 2-player game is inferior. I'm just going to set up a 4-player game here. So we've removed one. We have our deck of cards. Each player gets one of the cards, like so. And a starting player draws another card. They look at their 2 cards. You have to discard one of your 2, and whatever card you discard is the card that the effect happens. All the cards have a different little effect. So when you're trying to get to the end and be the last player remaining in the game, or being one of the players remaining and having the highest number. Highest number at the end of the cards when all these cards are gone from the draw deck is the winner of the round. If there's only one person remaining, that person automatically wins. So this person has 2 guards. They'd play a guard. And the power of the guard is you can choose another player and guess what card they have that is a non-guard card. If the player has that card, they're out of the round. So this person would say, player number 3, you have a king. This person would look. They don't have the king, they have the countess. They wouldn't show this person, but they'd say, no, I don't have the king. So this guard would be discarded, placed in front so that everyone can see all the discarded cards, and then play continues. This person gets a card. They look at these. They say, boy, I like both of these. The king is a better high number, so maybe I'll discard the handmaiden. Handmaiden effect is that no one else can affect you for the rest of the turn. So it goes like that. This person has a 6, which is pretty good. Play continues around like that until either, like I said before, 1 player is left, or if there are more than 1 player, they compare the value of the remaining cards they have in their hand. This would be a 4 versus a 1. And the highest number is the winner. And the first person to win 4 of these rounds in a 4-player game, they'll get the 4 little cubes, will be the winner of the game. And that's it. That's Love Letter. So that's Love Letter. It's a very easy game, very simple. People learn this thing immediately. I've had no trouble teaching 4 people instantly. You can compete in your first game, which is always kind of a big deal. There's a lot of games where you really have no chance of winning, and it's very short. So it's very easy for people to be forgiving if they don't do well the first time. I love how easy and how sort of fluid the game is. I prefer Love Letter games like Coup, things like that, which I'll probably put up a review for later. But Coup feels like it's missing something mechanically. Love Letter feels like it's all there, which is really nice. Everything's very smooth. The only bad side would be being eliminated quickly, which sometimes happens just by luck of the draw. First person plays a guard and guesses Baron for no particular reason. That person has it. Kind of frustrating, but the game only takes 3 to 5 minutes anyway, so it's not like you're sitting out for that very long amount of time. The other pros are it's very portable, very easy, very small. It's only the 16 cards. You don't even really need the cubes. The cubes aren't important. They're just sort of markers for how many times you've won in the game. The artwork's fine, whatever. I don't really care. The theme. This game is funny in that they really have tried to make a story out of this thing, and I'm one of these people that doesn't care about theme much at all in any board game. I think everything was pasted on, but that's for another day. But this one sort of makes sense. The story, for the amount of game that you're getting here, the story is probably well and above what it needs to be. Delivering letters to a princess who's locked away or something, or the queen's locked away. There's a couple pages of instructions that deal with the story. But yeah, artwork's fine. Cards are cool. They're a little oversized, maybe. I can't tell. I wouldn't sleeve these anyways. It's a sleevable game. But outside of that, the only real downside I have is the bag. I hate this bag. I wish the game came in a box. I get what they're going for, the velvety, I guess a princess would get a love letter in a nice little velvet bag with some embroidered love letter trademark on the end. I don't know if that would be canon for these kind of things, but the bag is annoying because it doesn't fit anywhere. It just kind of lays around. It doesn't fit on the shelves with anything very easily. This is the one shelf you have with all the weird games like Zombie Dice and stuff, which are abnormal size. But I am not impressed with the bag. Don't like the bag, but all you really need to do is carry around the cards. Great game. I highly recommend it. This is one of my favorite fillers. So it's only $10 or something, so you can pick it up on Amazon. It is one of my favorites, and it always impresses other people, I guess, when they sit down to play it too. So I'd recommend getting it. Love Letter. 2 to 4 players, simple card game, a lot of fun. See ya.